my friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah, and today I have a new makeup release video for you. This is everything that has come out since last Thursday. Yes, since last Thursday. There hasn't been too many releases that have really come out. But before we get into that, I just want to acknowledge my absence. This is me turning in my absence note into the attendance office. I've just been swamped with work, so that by the time I get home, I'm just not even wanting to put on makeup or like do much of anything. I can't even, like, I have one brain cell left and all it knows is eat. So I don't know, I'm trying to find a balance between work and coming home and filming, because I love to film and I love to be here, but I also don't just want to force myself to film and then it's bad content. Like, I want quality with my quantity. So I don't know if maybe I will take a step back and maybe only post 4 videos in a week, and maybe just not post on Wednesday, so it'd be a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday kind of thing. I don't know. I will figure it out, but I will make an announcement in the, I think it's the story section of YouTube. So if you care, keep your eye on that. If I end up making changes, I don't know. We'll see. Anything that I'm using on my face today, and anything that I mentioned in this video, and any of the sources that I'm using, I link everything down below, so you don't have to go and search this for yourself. My links are not affiliated in any way. I use an app to make my links shorter so I can fit everything in there. What else? I think that covers my bases. So let's go ahead and get into the first kind of group of things. I'm going to start with Trend Mood, and it seems like there are a few different collaborations that have come out. So I'll start with Katheleenlights, because I don't know, I don't get overly excited about nail polish. Like, I understand there are nail polish people out there, but I'm not one of them. I like to bring my own nail polishes to the salon, but it's more of like a sanitary thing. Like, I don't know, and also, like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like those nail polishes, like, sit there for a very long time, and usually I can find the shade that I personally like, so then I just bring my own. That's fine. But I'm not someone that really, like, paints my own nails all too often, and I mean, I've been really enjoying, like, nail stickers, so I don't know. Obviously, this isn't for me, but it can be for you. But it seems like there's 2, 4, 6, 8 shades and 3, what are those called? Nail files. And it's Friends inspired, or it's a collaboration with friends. And I think this is great for Kathleen, because to get your hands on a big franchise like that is very difficult. Like, obviously it's easy for a brand like Makeup Revolution to continue to make these different friend collections, but that's because Makeup Revolution is a big company that makes a lot of money. Katheleenlights obviously makes a decent amount of money off of YouTube, but I mean, not in the same way that a big giant company is, right? Like, Makeup Revolution probably has hundreds and hundreds of employees, and it might be just Kathleen and a few other people. So for her to get her hands on it, and it seems like she really likes Friends, because this looks more of a thoughtful release versus the big giant turkey palette that we saw from Makeup Revolution. So very cute. Not for me, but I'm excited to see big franchises willing to work with the smaller creators. I think that's really fun. And I think that opens up a lot of doors for a lot of other things. I will call this the Disney Roundup, because I have 3 different Disney collaborations with 3 different brands. So let's start with the most generic one that I'm like, I don't know why. I feel like I only want to talk about this because it would make my Disney category a bit more filling. But Morphe is collaborating with Disney, and it is the Truth Be Told series. There's a big giant artistry palette, a brush set, a lip trio, and a mirror. and I couldn't be any more bored and unimpressed. I'm personally not a huge fan of Morphe. I kind of disagree with a lot of their business antics, but I also don't really care for their products. Even in the time where like Morphe didn't have the drama that it currently has, and everyone just wanted to be the Morphe babe and Morphe was everywhere, I still wasn't interested. I never really thought that the quality of the products were all that great. I did buy a few things, I did try a few things, so it's not just me looking at something and saying, that doesn't work for me. I've tried it. I've tried to like it. It's just not for me. It's not my brand. So looking at this palette, it goes from like pastel-y to like a more richer tone to just like a more deep tone, like a black tone almost. And I'm just not impressed. I would rather have like a pastel palette than, I would rather this be broken up into 3 palettes like I already have than to have one big giant palette. I'm not interested in these brushes, the lip shades I'm not very interested in. I don't wear reds, I don't wear pinks, and that like nudie tone might be cute, but I'm sure I can find a shade like that in a better formula, and I don't care about the mirror. Wow. Could it be less impressed, like I said? But what I do think is cute are these makeup eraser 7-day sets, and it's the villains, which is really cute. That's different than a Star Wars or a princess or a Mickey Mouse kind of thing. For them to be coming out with it this late, I'm a little sad because this is the week of Halloween. But who's to say that you can't use villains year round, right? Like, it's okay. It looks really cute. Not for me. Maybe in 2016, Hannah would have been very, very excited for this, but no thanks. The Hades one is really cute. I like the Hades and the Maleficent. Again, it's Disney. I'm a little indifferent. And then we have the big Giant Colourpop collection. This one caught my eye. I saw it in my email first before I saw anyone kind of talk about it on the internet. Or I guess like Instagram. Is Instagram considered the internet? I don't know. But when I saw it, like the actual products, I was just like, oh, I'll pass. Not that the palette looks boring. The palette looks really cute. I just wish instead of 3 like pink shades that maybe one of them was like a neon green, and maybe I just have a thing for neon green right now. But looking at the palette, there's an orange, there's some pinks, a purple, some blues, and like a yellow and some green in there. And because they're releasing this the last week of October, and Nightmare Before Christmas, I believe, is technically a Christmas movie, it would make sense to have a red and a green in that palette. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. But it looks cute nonetheless. Again, I'm just 3 pink shades. No thank you. They do have these like jelly shadows that look pretty cool. The packaging is really cute because I like Lock, Stock, and Barrel, but I don't really care for the jelly consistency. I have like hooded lids and I will transfer, and it sounds like a nightmare before me, but it looks really cute. And there's a lip trio. The shades are like a magenta, a red, and a cool brown. The cool brown, I guess, is calling to me, but I don't really need it. The packaging is cute because I think it like glows in the dark. Or at least like lighting changes. Or at least that's what it looks like in one of the video clips. But I'll pass. And there's 2 liquid liners. There's a white one and a black one. I do like that one is Jack and one is Sally. But I'm not really reaching for eyeliner like that either. There's the makeup sponge with a 0 and some like stick-on jewels. It's not for me, like I said, with like all of this. It's cute. And I think they're trying to do something different because I think time and again we see a lot of like blue color schemes when we see Nightmare Before Christmas, or like I understand where they're coming from and what they're trying to do and kind of introduce a new colorway, but it's just not for me. Like, those aren't really colors that I think of when I think of the Nightmare Before Christmas, but that's okay. It's still pretty cute. I checked before I started filming. Most of the stuff is still available. I don't think anything's sold out. I'm filming this Thursday afternoon. This goes up Friday morning. This collection came out yesterday for me on a Wednesday, I believe. So it's still there. And I don't know, I think with how long now the Christmas season is gonna last, because I don't know, I feel like Christmas is all of November and December. You'll have a lot of time. I think there will be restocks if things sold out, if you were interested. Another collaboration we have is with Lancome and this show from Netflix called Emily in Paris. I don't know anything about this show. I think the palette's cute. I like the heart shape. The color story doesn't really call to me. It's a very like neutral palette with a pop of blue and like a greeny kind of shade. But those like 4 top shades, they almost all look the same. The 3 lip shades look really cute. Is that the thing this season, is to have like a pinky tone, a red tone, and a brown tone? Because I'm seeing that a lot with these releases. There seems to be some kind of like serum that comes with it, and there's like a pouch. Oh, I guess when the palette is closed, it kind of looks like a heart, like candy, because it's not like flat like this. Like, there's a bit of like a curve to the packaging. That's, again, it's cute, but I don't watch the show, so I don't know. It's not for me. Let's talk about some, so I guess I should have added Kathleen to this category, but it's fine. So it seems that REM Beauty by Ariana Grande is kind of showcasing some of its products, or at least a blueprint of it. The post says Chapter 1 Ultraviolet includes lashes, liners, plumping glosses, lip stains, and some other items are blurred out. There's a blueprint of what looks to be an eyeshadow palette, kind of in a similar shape to the Rare Beauty, where it's like the rounder components. I'm not a huge like Ariana Grande fan, if I'm even a fan at all. Not to say that she's not talented or whatever. She just doesn't call to me. But I can see a lot of people liking this, and I know that like a lot of people like her look and they want to capture that look. So it makes sense that she would have a brand. And I think she would follow in the same way of like Rihanna and Selena Gomez, where like, cause I don't know, the Fenty brand as a makeup brand can stand its own. It didn't need, it's nice that it has like Rihanna's fame, right? But it doesn't need it to sell products. Like, the products themselves stand up and deliver. And I think it's the same for Rare Beauty. So I'm hoping that it's the same for Ariana Grande, which kind of sets a new tone of what celebrity makeup should be. I know last week I talked about Mariah Carey releasing a new makeup brand, and I'm hoping that it's not following the trends of yesterday, where all these celebrities just kind of attach their name to some products and it lasts for maybe about a year or so and then it disappears. Cosmetics is coming out with some new highlighters. They almost kind of remind me of the Laura Geller like baked highlighters and like baked bronzers. Do they still sell those? Is Laura Geller like a brand that's still relevant? I enjoyed her baked bronzers and highlighters. I think I had a bronzer. I think I had a bronzer that I dropped and cracked and it just crumbled. And then I had a highlighter that was just like a shade or two too dark for me because it didn't quite work out. But I loved the formula and how it played. I don't know, M Cosmetics is one of those weird ones where I see it and I want to try it, but they usually only have like the one item that I want to try, and I think they're kind of pricey, but they look cute. So if you're into like the baked kind of makeup, I think this would be it for you. Oh, geez. Okay, so... Oh, I even forgot. I have 2 more stupid Disney things to talk about. Okay, so there's some new brush sets from Spectrum. There's a Cruella de Vil, a Minnie Mouse, a Cruella, an Evil Queen, a Marie. Yeah, there's 5. Packaging looks super cute. I think all the brushes are the same. Like they're all the same shape. Like you're gonna get an angled brush, a kind of denser brush, a fluffier brush, a flat brush, an angled brush. The Cruella one's kind of cute because it has like black and white hair in it. The Evil Queen is like a neon green. I don't need these. I don't want these. They're fun. If you're a Disney person, I can totally see you picking this up. I think the packaging's really cute. Oh, the other thing. So Ulta came out with a collection. I'm kind of sad about this one because I almost purchased things from this collection. So Ulta and Pixar, which is owned by Disney because John Lasseter has been removed for many, should I say many reasons? For a big reason. But Disney has had and owned Pixar for a while, and now with John Lasseter no longer in the picture, it's just now an extension. Like I think they're just keeping the name Pixar because people associate Toy Story with Pixar, but it's... Anyway, before I get distracted. Ulta is doing a collab with Pixar, and they have a few different makeup sets out. There's a set for Toy Story, Monsters Inc., and Finding Nemo. Super cute. I'm a huge Monsters Inc. person. Mike Wazowski and I are like the same person. And they had this cute blush, which was a rosy tone, which is my favorite kind of blush, and one half was like a matte and the other was like a glowy kind of blush. Sold out. There was like a little head, like pulls your hair out of your face thing. It's available, but it had like the monsters. It looked like Boo's like room because it was white with like the bows and things like that, like her door, excuse me. And then there's palettes for each one. There's like a lash set. Like it's all the Ulta brand, but like they have like a lip duo with like it's like a gloss and a lip liner, but there's a set for each of those 3 movies. When I look at it, it doesn't like scream out like the movie itself to me. It very much looks like Pixar packaging. Like if you've ever been to Disneyland and you've been to Pixar Pier, all of the decor that Disney does for Pixar is very more modern because they're trying to sell to you, Pixar being their like more computer animation company, whatever. So everything with Pixar looks very, very modern. When you go, well, Toys R Us doesn't exist anymore, but if you go to Target and like, I think they still sell like the Pixar like figures and things. Every Pixar movie except for Cars, they all have like the white clean packaging. It almost like really looks like something out of WALL-E. Like it's very clean, it's very crisp. You see like the logo of the movie on there, and then that's kind of it. There's cute little like decorations for each little set thing that kind of matches the movie. I think this is really cute. I was interested in that blush and it's no longer there. I don't know if they restock. If they do restock, I might pick it up because it was the rosy tone and it had Mike Wazowski on the packaging. And the Ulta brand isn't like too crazy expensive, so that would be the only Disney thing that I was interested in, and I can't believe I almost forgot about that. There's so much Disney things to talk about this week. It's kind of nuts. There's new Alamar Cosmetics Danuda's lip liners. They're $12 each, which isn't bad. I would pay that for a lip liner. My favorite Nabla ones are $11. Remember when I thought they were like $20 and I almost cried? No, they're pretty affordable. Ace Beauté showed a sneak peek of their new palette, Tropical Vibes, coming out October 29th. So that should be today. I don't know what time it would be coming out today, but it looks really, okay, actually, scratch that. So Ace Beauté not only teased, but actually showed what their new palette is going to be, and it's called Tropical Vibes. I don't know, is this a remake with the new formula, or did they already drop all the new formulas and this is actually a new palette? I can't remember. I remember really seeing a lot of Ace Beauté videos, and then a lot of people were just like, I'm not interested in this palette, and I would watch it, and like it worked really well for some people, and then some people it seemed like they had a completely different formula for like the same palette, because like one, and I know that like we all have different makeup skills, but these were people that were making like really good content, you know. I wasn't comparing like a new person to YouTube to like a really big name. They'd both be like fairly big, moderate names, and it would look like two completely different palettes is what I'm saying. So this one calls to me because it's swampy greens, it's caramelly oranges, and it's got pops of yellows. This looks really, really pretty. I might, my fingers are getting ready to order. It comes out October 29th at 10 a.m. Central Time. So if you're on the West Coast like me, I believe that's a 3-hour difference. So it would be like 7 a.m. our time to be 10 a.m. their time. Double check on Google, double check, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Oh, and then there was a reveal on the Indie Mood for the new Alien Cosmetics palette, and it's called Fall Magic, and this is also very, very pretty, and it's giving me some browns, giving me some greens, but still giving me those plummy pink and purple tones, and there's like a shimmery like tealy green in there. So pretty. Let's see. So there's no release date yet. It's just a reveal. I don't know what's going on with Alien Cosmetics. I have heard and seen, or seen, that the owner is moving and they're working on a rebrand, but I don't know what it means by rebrand. Are they still going to be called Alien Cosmetics, or are they going to be shifting what their overall aesthetic is? From my understanding, they're having a temporary close down where like 1 or 2 palettes will only currently be available right now, and everything else is just on a pause. I really wanted to get my hands on that highlighter palette, but I'll wait, like it's fine. I'm just kind of nervous because I loved what Alien Cosmetics was, but I don't know if that will really change what it is in the future, or if like older products will now be discontinued, or if they're just going to be put in new packaging. I don't know, because when I think of rebrand, I think of like KVD, how it went from like Kat Von D Beauty to KVD to, I don't know, whatever name that it was trying to be called as. I don't know. But the packaging of this particular palette looks way different than anything Alien Cosmetics has released, really, because usually they have art on the cover, and it looks super, super cute. So I don't know if like maybe they had a falling out with the artist, or they just wanted to try something different with this palette. I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens, but you know, like I'm just seeing a little bit of red flags here and there. I hope nothing but the best. So I think that's it for this week's releases. The Ace Beauté and the Alien Cosmetics palette have caught my eye, and those lip liners. I think those are my 3 winners this week. Otherwise, nothing really caught my attention. And I don't know, for me, Disney is like an ex-boyfriend, so seeing them this much this week, especially on such a stressful week, it's like, ew, please leave me alone. I don't want you in my DMs. But let me know down below, did you get your hands on any of those Pixar Ulta products? Are you excited for anything that's coming out this week, or not excited? Did I miss anything that you wanted to hear more about? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions down below. And I will see you guys on Monday for my next video. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Halloween. I hope you get all the treats and maybe 1 or 2 tricks, because that's kind of fun. But I will see you guys next week. Bye.